ITT Technical Institute.
ITT Technical Institute.
ITT Technical Institute.
ITT Technical Institute.
A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup.
A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup.
I like that. A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup.
A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup.
Which wristwatch is a Swiss wristwatch?
Which wristwatch is a Swiss wristwatch?
Forensics is competitive speaking and acting. Competitive speaking and acting with blazers and friends.
It's not a science thing.
It's not forensic science.
Although sometimes members of the team wish it was.
Yeah. Or sometimes people think it is. You're in forensics? No way. You like dissect animals and...
I've met so many new people in it. And like old people that I was really scared of at first, like Liz, then you get to know them, especially that early in the morning, and you become friends with those scary old people.
Forensics helps a person to be able to get up in front of an audience and tell a story or speak their mind, which is something that not many people are able to do well. I'd argue that every single job you go into, every single area of work, you're gonna have to be able to do this one time or another, and to be able to have some practice in it and to understand how people understand stories and how it's easier to comprehend some things so you can tell the story the way you want it to be told, or sell the product, or do whatever you need to do, sing a song.
Right.
It helps everyone get that courage to do that. Most fabulous person in the world, and he's a really good coach, and he's super cool and nice.
Who or what is Kirt Graves?
Kirt Graves is an enigma. Kirt Graves is my life. Kirt Graves is my love. Now,
What isn't Kirt Graves?
Kirt Graves is the beautiful, beautiful coach of the forensics team.
If you have a sports team, a coach can tell a group of people what to go do, and they'll all do the similar thing, whereas on the forensics team, each person has an individual set thing to do, and Kirt has to work with each person individually.
One-on-one. He is a very inviting coach. He knows what he's talking about when he critiques you. He's very nitpicky, which personally I love. I don't know how everyone else feels about that on the team, but nitpicky is always good when you need to know what to work on, and he always has something for you to work on. Even if there's a million things you do right, there always should be something you need to work on, and I love working with him that way. He's also very good at pumping up his kids, giving them more opportunities, making sure you're gonna try to go to nationals, you're gonna try to do state, and I don't know, he dresses very nice. I love his sweater vests. His hair always looks proper and never smells bad, so.
Kirt Graves is a marshmallow because during my freshman year at state, we had this team bonding activity where you get a bowl of ice cream for a certain person, and everyone would pass it around and add different toppings, and they would explain why this topping should be on the ice cream bowl for this person. So we all decided that we were going to put marshmallows on Kirt's bowl of ice cream and nothing else but marshmallows. And but we all had to give our own reason why, and I believe I said because he's fluffy.
Well, Zach and Christy, it seems that all of the coaches have each have their areas of expertise. Whereas, Kirt's very good at writing. Kirt does a lot of the speech categories. Zach is very good. He helped me with solo hum. Storytelling is something he does.
I just met her this year, and she's really personable, and I love her fashion, her hair. She claims she was a bad bowler, but she's actually a very good bowler, so she's a liar, which is not okay. But other than that, she's a really nice person.
I think the most difficult part for me was starting, because there's so many different ways you can go, and until you find your niche, I found my niche with acting categories, and until you find that, there's just like, should I do speech, should I do interp, should I do acting, and you don't really know until you've tried things. So I think the best way to get over that confusion and difficulty is just to try things.
Forensics isn't just for people who are talented, you know, maybe an actor.
Why do you think we're serious. She's serious. Why do you think Logan's part of the team?
Yeah, why do you think you've joined?
Yeah, honestly.
No, I'm serious. Someone who maybe wants more experience with maybe public speaking or getting comfortable talking in front of people. It's also a great way to improve those types of things.
Once I got into the competition and I kind of like saw how good other people were, and from good to bad and in between, it kind of really pushed me and made me feel like I can do this, I can be the best, practice more, think of ways to make it better, and really that's what drives me, I think.
I'm really happy with where I am. There's always room for improvement. I'm really happy with how far I've come with my pieces. I started off kind of rough, especially in solo serious, and I've learned a lot about acting and giving a speech and the difference between the two, and how the skills you learn by, I guess, speaking in front of people and learning how to move your body and talk and portray the story in a speech versus acting can help you in so many different ways. Definitely, there's a difference between people who dress nice and people who do not dress appropriate for forensics tournaments. For example, blazers usually are a good thing, or a suit is a good thing, you know. Jeans is not. Like, I've been to a power round with a guy in like jeans, and that's not okay.
Lint rollers are your best friend because you get stuff stuck to your clothes and it looks horrible and it's kind of annoying.
I've seen prom dresses. Awful. Or like, you seem a little bit like you're not in the right place. I've seen skinny jeans.
I've seen plain old jeans.
I've seen sandals, and you look a mess, and also like you're not in the right place.
You probably shouldn't be wearing sandals ever anyway.
Yep. Whoa. You look good, but not forensics good.
Judges notice too. It's not like just something you're doing because your coach tells you to. The judges, you're supposed to look professional. You're presenting yourself in a way, so you want to look your best, and you don't want to look trashy or pulled together. You want to look you want to look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So first you wake up really early.
You cry a little bit.
Every you cry, and you wake up and you're not awake. You're still sleeping.
Oh, you're just moving.
You're just moving, and then and it's so weird because you have to be all like nice and proper when you're like don't want to be.
You wake up super early and then you go onto a bus for a long time and you just sleep, and then you get there and everybody's there and you're getting ready and it's madness, and then you go to your first round and everybody's super nervous, and then it goes really fast, and then you go to lunch. You go into the room and there's a bunch of people, and I've never powered so I have no clue, but yeah, when I went to a round everybody was super nervous and it was crazy. And yeah, but you get to see all the people that are like really good at that category.
Forensics is people doing what they love.
People not sucking.
We all cheer for each other.
I walked into the boys' bathroom at my first tournament.
Our duo is not going so well, but we're getting
last year, though.
We did very well last year.
Nationals last year.
We went to national.
We did.
We're going to improve the ways to improve. Working with Mr. Kirt Graves.
I've seen dresses where I can almost see everything else, and to the left. Oh.